You have carried something for a long time. Perhaps no one can see it. Perhaps you rarely speak of it. Still, the weight has been real. You do not need to explain it here. You do not need to revisit anything. No memory needs to become clear. No face needs to appear. No moment needs to return. God already understands what words cannot hold. He knows the hurt without reopening it. He knows the story without demanding details. He knows you beyond what happened. For this quiet time, you may stop carrying it alone. You may let the place beneath you carry your body. You may let God carry what remains inside. Nothing must be forced. Nothing must disappear quickly. Rest does not require complete healing. Rest only asks for permission to begin. You are allowed to receive comfort now. You are allowed to become quiet now. You are allowed to be held now. The voice may remain soft. The breath may continue without guidance. Thoughts may still pass. God does not require complete stillness. His presence is already here. Let the forehead become a little softer. Let the jaw stop holding unspoken words. Let the shoulders release their silent work. Let the hands rest without reaching. The body has protected you in many ways. It learned to stay ready. It learned to remember. It learned to avoid what once caused pain. There is no shame in those responses. They helped you continue. They do not need to work so hard here. This moment is gentle. This prayer is gentle. The presence of God is gentle. You may soften without becoming unprotected. You may rest without becoming careless. You may release without pretending. What happened does not need to be denied. What still hurts does not need to be judged. What remains unfinished may remain unfinished. God can meet you in an unfinished place. He can bring peace before every answer arrives. He can offer rest before every feeling changes. These are not invented promises. These are whispers shaped by Scripture. God stays near to the brokenhearted. God receives the weary. God restores without humiliating the wounded. God does not crush what has already been bruised. Let those truths come close. Not as commands, not as another task, as a covering, as a quiet place, as a room within the heart. You do not have to perform strength. You do not have to prove forgiveness. You do not have to feel peaceful immediately. Peace may begin before you notice it. A thought may lose urgency. A muscle may release. A memory may remain distant. That is enough. Small relief is still relief. Quiet comfort is still comfort. Imperfect rest is still rest. Father, receive the hurt this person carries. Receive it without exposing them. Receive it without rushing them. Receive it with complete tenderness. Hold the part that still feels tender. Hold the part that became guarded. Hold the part that learned to stay silent. Hold the whole person with love. They are more than their pain. They are more than their history. They are more than one difficult season. They belong to you. Belonging may become the first place of rest. Loved by God, known by God, received by God. Nothing else is required. The hurt may remain outside the center now. It does not need to disappear. It may simply move a little farther away. God may stand closer than the pain. Grace be nearer than the memory. The voices may become part of the quiet. You may hear every word. You may miss some words. You maying today with drift. Nothing good will be lost. God understands even when attention fades. God remains even when language fades. The body may become heavier. The burden may become lighter. The heart may stop explaining. The waking now. God equaled. You are held. For the moment, that equather. Let safeties become more familiar than effort. Let receiving become more familiar than resisting. Let the listener remain inside this quiet welcome. They may remain here between with one sentiments and the next. The wrath not being ignored, it is being placed somewhere safer. The protections as not being reduced to woting to duct being your every about as whole enough to scop youth. God of near without depon dancing a context. Peace is without tearing with the light. The lurth may simply with the words pass. Whole, held. The supers adding the shared. The psych follow gently. Pain can become familiar. It may sit quietly behind ordinary moments. It may appear without being invited. It may leave without saying goodbye. You do not need to follow its movements. You do not need to measure its size. You do not need to discover its meaning. God knows where it has been. God knows what it has changed. God also knows who you are beneath it. You are not the wound. You are not the rejection. You are not the words spoken against you. You are not the silence someone left behind. You are a person still worthy of tenderness. You are a life still held by grace. You are a soul still welcomed by God. Let identity become quiet and simple, loved, known, held. No argument is needed. No evidence is required. God's love does not begin after you recover. His love is present within the recovery. Psalm 34 speaks gently here. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. Near does not mean distant advice. Near means presence. Near means the pain is not faced alone. Near means God does not turn away. He is not uncomfortable with human sorrow. He is not disappointed by slow healing. He is not impatient with a guarded heart. The Lord is near. Let the sentence remain small. The Lord is near. You do not need to reach Him. You do not need to create a spiritual feeling. You do not need to become more awake. Nearness is already here. The room is within it. The body is within it. The hurt is within it. Nothing is outside His compassionate attention. Father, let your nearness feel safe. Let it arrive without intensity. Let it remain without pressure. Let it cover without crowding. This person may receive you quietly. They may receive you while tired. They may receive you while uncertain. They may receive you while drifting. Your presence is not fragile. It does not depend upon concentration. The brokenhearted are not broken people. They are people carrying broken places. There is still goodness within them. There is still wisdom within them. There is still love within them. The hurt did not erase their sacred worth. The disappointment did not cancel their belonging. The loss did not remove God's attention. Let the heart hear this without answering. You still belong. You still matter. You are still seen. You are still loved. The words may move like gentle water. They do not need to stay in memory. They may pass through. They may leave softness behind. Father, protect this person from harsh conclusions. Protect them from becoming their own accusation. Protect them from carrying another person's failure. Protect them from confusing pain with identity. Give the heart room to be human. Give the body room to become quiet. Give the soul room to receive mercy. No one is asking for a decision. No one is asking for a declaration. No one is asking for immediate change. This is only rest. This is only presence. This is only love arriving softly. The Lord is near, near to the ache, near to the silence, near to the part that feels forgotten, near to the part that keeps going, near to the whole person. The pain may lose its central place, not through denial, through a greater presence. God is larger than what happened. Grace is deeper than the wound. Love is steadier than the memory. The body may not know this all at once. It may learn through repetition. The Lord is near. The Lord is near. The Lord is near. The voice may become softer. The spaces may become wider. The mind may become less interested. Nothing needs to be held in attention. God holds the meaning. God holds the person. God holds this quiet time. Loved, known, held. The hurt may rest outside the center. The person may rest within God's care. The psalm does not ask the heart to become unbroken first. It speaks to the heart as it is. God comes near before accounting changes. God remains near when the person becomes tired of noticing. This nearness may require no sensation. It may exist beneath sleep itself. Father, let the listener stop checking whether you are close. Your presence does not need their supervision. Let the heart release one more measure of effort. Nothing is leaving divine attention. Nothing tender is being forgotten. The Lord remains near. The person may drift. The Lord remains near. The person may sleep. The Lord remains near, known completely, loved quietly, held without pressure. The heart may rest exactly as it is. The body sometimes remembers without words. A shoulder becomes tense. The chest becomes guarded. The breath becomes small. The mind begins to prepare. Nothing dangerous needs to be imagined. Nothing from the past needs to return. You may simply notice that the body worked hard. It tried to keep you safe. It tried to help you continue. It deserves kindness now, not correction, not criticism, kindness. Let the forehead become unoccupied. Let the eyes rest behind their stillness. Let the cheeks release their quiet effort. Let the jaw become less responsible. No words are waiting there. No defense is needed here. The neck may feel supported. The shoulders may become lower. The arms may become heavy. The hands may become quiet. There is nothing to hold. Father, bring gentleness to this body, not a command to relax, an invitation to stop preparing. Let every part choose its own pace. Let every breath remain natural. Let every sensation pass without analysis. The body does not need to tell its story. God understands what it carried. He understands the nights of thinking. He understands the moments of pretending. He understands the strength that became exhaustion. Let understanding replace self-judgment. Let compassion replace inner pressure. Let quiet replace the need to monitor. This body is not failing. This body is learning to feel supported. The bed or resting place is beneath you. Its support is already present. You do not need to create it. Allow the weight to move downward. Allow the surface to carry more. The head may be supported. The back may be supported. The legs may be supported. The whole person may be supported. God's care may surround what the surface carries. There may be sadness without clear thoughts. There may be weariness without a single reason. There may be peace beside both. Peace does not erase honest feeling. Peace gives feeling a safer place. You are allowed to be peaceful and tender. You are allowed to be tired and loved. You are allowed to rest and still be healing. No contradiction exists here. The heart can carry more than one truth. Something hurt you. God still holds you. Something changed. Your worth remained. Something may feel unfinished. Rest is still available. Let these pairs become gentle, hurt and held, tired and loved, unfinished and welcome. Nothing must be resolved. The mind may stop connecting every thought. One hesitation may pass, then another. The silence may do what words cannot. Father, let the silence feel kind. Let it contain no accusation. Let it contain no expectation. Let it become a place of rest. The body may receive a quieter message now. You are not back there. You are here. You are supported. You are breathing naturally. You are within the presence of God. No image is needed. No exercise is required. The words may simply pass nearby. Here, supported, held. The nervous readiness may become smaller. The silent guarding may become softer. The need to anticipate may become distant. God is not asking for vulnerability without safety. He is offering a gentle place. the body may trust only a little. A little is enough. One shoulder may soften. One hesitation may rest. One touching may leave. A little is enough. Healing is not being measured. Sleep is not being tested. Faith of not being graded. This mom voice may remain erniond. The mixing may the proper may become heavier. The hurt may become quieter. The person may remain whole. Here, supported, held, nothing whose needs. The back stop holding exotic upright. The whole body may receive one simple permission. You being subconscious. You may be supported without exposing it. You may be supported without understanding it. The support is already here. Father, let comfort move without becoming a sensation to chase. Weight resting downward. A voice speaking gently. These observing things may become enough. The youth does not need a dramatic release. It may soften one VIP part at a time. A fingered becoming still. A shoulder lowering slightly. A breathed leaving easily. Each small change may go unnoticed. Unnoticed rest is still rest. Unnoticed comfort is still comfort. God does not need the listener to measure either one. He remains near to the whole body. The cough may remain at peace, supported, unhurried, allowed to rest. Jesus offered rest to weary people. He did not wait for perfect lives. He did not ask them to hide their burdens. He invited them to come near. Come to me, all who are weary. Come to me, all who carry heavy things, and I will give you rest. Let the invitation remain gentle. It is not a demand. It is not a test. It is an open place. You may come exactly as you are. Tired, guarded, quiet, unsure. You may come without explaining the hurt. You may come without naming the person. You may come without deciding what happens next. Jesus receives the whole person, not only the peaceful parts, not only the faithful parts, the whole person. The burden may be included. Imagine no complicated scene, only the meaning of being welcomed. There is room for you here. There is room for your tiredness. There is room for your silence. Christ is not hurried. Christ is not uncomfortable. Christ is not asking for a polished prayer. You may bring what has no language. You may bring what remains confusing. You may bring what you no longer want to carry. Then you may stop. No speech is required. No explanation follows. The presence of Jesus is enough. Father, let this invitation reach deeply, not through intensity, through safety, not through emotional pressure, through gentle permission. Let the person listening feel no demand. Let the words become a resting place. Come near, be received, rest. The burden does not need to vanish. It may be shared. The weight does not need to become nothing. It may become lighter in stronger hands. Jesus also spoke of a gentle heart, gentle and humble. There is no harshness within his welcome. There is no humiliation within his care. He does not use the wound against you. He does not shame the time healing takes. His gentleness may become a place to lie down. His humility may make the heart less guarded. You are not meeting another demanding voice. You are meeting the one who gives rest. Let that distinction become clear and soft. The voice of pressure may become distant. The voice of accusation may become distant. The invitation of Jesus may remain near. Come to me, I will give you rest. The words may repeat without effort. Come to me, I will give you rest. They are not asking for movement. They are allowing the soul to stop. Father, let the listener receive only what feels safe. Let every other thought pass by. Let the body stay supported. Let the breath stay natural. Let the mind lose interest in solving. The hurt may be placed beside Jesus, not opened, not examined, simply placed there. The listener does not need to watch it. Jesus knows what it contains. He knows what can wait. He knows what needs time. He knows what needs wise care. The listener may stop being the expert of everything. They may become a person receiving rest. That role is enough. Receiving, resting, being held. The invitation remains open even as attention fades. It remains open through light sleep. It remains open through deep rest. The life of Christ does not depend on awareness. His gentleness does not disappear when words disappear. Come near, be received, rest. The poetry may hear less. The heart may carry only the feeling. Welcome, gentleness, rest. The herpressin may remain in the care of Jesus. The listener may remain within his peace. Nothing more needs to happen. The invitation may continue without another answer. Come near, be received, rest. No other asks measuring how dedication the body settles. Jesus offers best without turning rest into work. The listener may remain at the edge of sleep. They may remain awake and peaceful. They beyond touching between both places. His couples remains the same. Father, let the words of Christ lose every trace of pressure. Let conscious like an open door. Let them feel like room to breathe. Let them become permission to stop. The discord may come, the directing because to arrive differently. The victor may remain beside stronger hands. The loneliness may no longer hold it across the chest. They're of space now. Space between the body and the old weight. Space between the mind and the repeated thought. Space for silence. Space for sleep. Christ beliefs central within every space. Come these, the words may bespoke. Rest, follow. The exposing remains even when the disappear. Psalm 147 speaks of healing. God heals the brokenhearted. He binds their wounds. The image is gentle, careful hands, patient attention, a wound treated with tenderness. Nothing is pulled open, nothing is handled roughly. God knows how tenderness works. He knows that healing cannot be shouted into being. He knows that pressure does not create peace. He comes near with care. Let the word healing remain quiet. It does not predict a sudden feeling. It does not create a deadline. It does not promise that memory will disappear. It means the hurt is not abandoned. It means God remains involved. It means care can continue, even while you rest. Father, bind what feels tender. Cover what feels exposed. Support what feels tired. Bring wise care where wise care is needed. Bring patient people where companionship is needed. Bring healthy space where space is needed. Let healing take an honest shape, not someone else's shape, not an imagined timeline. The shape you know is right. The listener does not need to manage that process. They do not need to monitor every change. They do not need to ask whether they are better. Healing may continue without inspection. The body may rest without reporting progress. The heart may become quiet without reaching a conclusion. God can work beyond conscious attention. God can comfort without creating excitement. God can remain close in silence. Let the silence become part of the care. Let the pauses become gentle bandages. Let the music carry no demand. Let the voice remain low and kind. Nothing is chasing you. Nothing is rushing you. Nothing is measuring you. You are being received. You are being covered. You are being allowed to rest. Some wounds are connected to words. Some are connected to absence. Some have no simple name. God does not need a category. He knows the exact place. He knows the depth without frightening you. He knows the need without exposing you. His knowledge can feel like protection. You do not need to inspect yourself. You do not need to search for hidden damage. The prayer will not send you into your own mind. It will keep bringing you back to rest, back to the support beneath you, back to the quiet around you, back to the presence of God, here, supported, known. The past is not happening here. The hurt is not directing this moment. God is directing the prayer toward peace. Father, let peace become the atmosphere of healing. Let truth remain gentle. Let wisdom remain calm. Let every necessary boundary remain free from guilt. Let every appropriate step wait for its proper time. No step is required now. No conversation is required now. No decision is required now. Only rest. God heals the brokenhearted. The sentence may become a quiet shelter. God heals the brokenhearted, not through force, not through shame, through faithful care. The listener may not know how youth this happening. They do not need to know. A seed does not watch itself grow. A wound does not need to understand the bandage. A tired heart does not need to supervise grace. Grace may remain at work. The person may remain at rest. Let the distinction become peaceful. God cares. You rest. God knows. You release. God stays. You become quiet. The words may repeat without becoming urgent. God cares. You rest. God knows. You release. The threat may feel farther away. The pieing may feel heavier now. The space between thoughts may become wider. Nothing needs to fill it. The skies is safe. The silence is kind. The silence is held. Father, continue your gentle work. Continue it beyond these words. Continue it beyond awareness. Continue it without disturbing rest. The listener belongs within your tenderness. The wounded place belongs within your care. The proper belongs within your love. Healing does not need to be announced. Peace does not need to be proven. Rest today some thee expose, gently, without effort. Change may be quiet. Care any waking. Healing may be quiet. Father, make quietness feel like safety rather the absence. You of them with are not with the four away. Your tacturness remains close to the resting person. The wound the body may stay supported. Grace may contend the neath awareness. The Lord comings may taking towards sleep. God caring. The Popik reps. God remains. The presence becomes quiet. Words can remain after a voice is gone. A sentence may repeat inside the mind. A tone may return without permission. The listener does not need to hear it again. No old sentence belongs in this resting place. It may stay outside. It may lose its authority. It may become only something once spoken, not truth, not identity, not destiny. God's voice through Scripture carries greater weight. You are loved. You are known. You are worthy of compassionate care. You belong within the grace of God. Let those truths remain near. Let every harsh word remain far away. The mind does not need to debate it. Truth does not need to shout. Truth may whisper and still remain true. Father, quiet the echoes that bring no life. Do not make the listener fight them. Let the echoes fade through lack of attention. Let gentler words become more familiar. Beloved, accepted, held. Not because every person treated you well, because human failure cannot define divine love. Someone's inability to see you did not make you invisible. Someone's inability to value you did not remove your worth. Someone's inability to stay did not make you unworthy of presence. The truth may enter slowly, with commas, with pauses, with room to breathe. You were not made by their opinion. You are not sustained by their approval. Your deepest belonging rests in God. No one can rewrite what grace has spoken. The listener does not need to feel powerful. They may simply feel tired. Truth remains true beside tiredness. The body may become heavy. The mind may become quiet. The heart may stop defending its worth. Some hurt came through what was said. Some came through what was never said. An apology may not have arrived. Understanding may not have arrived. Closure may not have arrived. Rest may still arrive. That distinction matters. You do not need closure to receive one quiet hour. You do not need an apology to let your shoulders rest. You do not need agreement to let your mind become still. The missing thing may remain missing. God may remain present. His presence does not replace honest human need. It gives the need somewhere safe to rest. Father, hold every unanswered place. Hold every sentence that never came. Hold every truth the listener wished someone understood. You understand. For this moment, your understanding is enough. The listener may stop presenting their case. They may stop explaining in the mind. They may stop rewriting the conversation. No inner courtroom is needed. No verdict is needed. The prayer is moving away from argument, toward quiet, toward safety, toward sleep. Boundaries may remain within God's wisdom. Rest does not require reopening a door. Forgiveness does not require denying what happened. Compassion does not require surrendering safety. These truths may stay without becoming a lesson. They may remove one layer of pressure. The listener is not required to reconcile within this prayer. They are not required to make contact. They are not required to decide anything. They may rest inside wise love. Father, protect the peace that healthy limits create. Protect dignity without hardening the heart. Protect tenderness without removing discernment. Let wisdom and gentleness remain together. The mind may leave every relationship with you. The names may fade. The voices may fade. The conversations may fade. Only truth may remain. Loved, known, worthy of care, held by God. The words may become slower inside awareness. Loved, known, held. The harsh sentence is no longer central. The absent apology is no longer central. God's presence is closer now. The body may rest beneath that presence. The heart may stop trying to be understood. God understands. God remains. You may become quiet. Nothing else needs to be said. The truth may remain after every echo fades. Quiet truth. You are loved. You are worthy of dependent treatment. You are allowed to protect your peace. Father, let the listener become free from every old tone. Let no remembered voice direct the pace of this rest. Only calm may remain near the body. The missing words may remain unnecessary here. God's understanding fills no one with pressure. It simply stays. Steady, complete, kind. The listener has said enough. The heart has carried enough. The body has defended enough. Everything may become quiet. Truth remains. Dignity remains. God remains. Psalm 56 remembers human tears. It speaks of tears noticed by God, not ignored, not dismissed, not treated as weakness. Every tear matters because every person matters. The listener does not need to cry now. No feeling must be produced. The psalm simply offers a gentle truth. God has seen what others missed. He has seen the private ache. He has seen the strength used in public. He has seen the moment after everyone left. He has seen without turning your life into a spectacle. His attention is tender. His knowledge is private. His care is complete. Let being seen feel safe here. You are not exposed. You are understood. Father, Receive every tear already cried. Receive every tear that never came. Receive the emotion held behind responsibility. Receive the sorrow hidden beneath routine. Nothing needs to surface now. You already received it. The listener may remain quiet and protected. They do not need to prove the depth of pain. They do not need to show evidence. They do not need to become emotional for prayer to matter. Your compassion is not activated by performance. It is already present. Let compassion surround the whole person, the part that remembers, the part that avoids remembering, the part that feels, the part that became numb. Every part may remain within mercy. Numbness is not rejection. Tears are not failure. Quiet is not emptiness. Every response may be treated gently. The listener may stop evaluating how they feel. No feeling needs the correct name. No feeling needs the correct size. God sees. God understands. God stays. There is relief in not hiding from God. There is also relief in not explaining to God. He knows before the sentence begins. He knows after the sentence fades. Prayer may become a place without presentation. The listener may simply exist, supported by the bed, surrounded by quiet, held within divine attention. Father, let being seen no longer feel dangerous. Let your gaze carry no accusation. Let your presence carry no demand. Let your knowledge feel warm and protective. You are not searching for a fault. You are caring for a beloved person. The listener may release the need to appear fine. They may also release the need to appear wounded. They may be exactly as they are. No role, no performance, no explanation. Only a person loved by God. The body may settle around that simplicity. The breath may remain quiet and ordinary. The thoughts may lose their sharp edges. The room may become less distinct. God remains clear without needing an image. The psalm holds a memory of tears. You do not have to hold that memory yourself. What God remembers, you may release. What God sees, you do not need to display. What God understands, you do not need to explain. Let the repetition become a gentle descent. God remembers, you release. God sees, you rest. God understands, you become quiet. Again, without effort. God remembers, you release. God sees, you rest. The words may come from farther away. They may pass without being followed. No tear needs to return. No memory needs to open. The compassion remains even when the details disappear. Father, keep the listener within quiet dignity. Keep their history within your wisdom. Keep their tenderness within your care. Let sleep approach without an announcement. Let the body receive what the mind cannot organize. Let peace exist without becoming a conclusion. The person is seen. The person is known. The person is not alone. The hurt may become less visible now. The love of God may become more present, seen, known, held. The tears are safe with God. The listener may rest. The listener does not need to hold compassion close. Compassion holds them. Father, let every private sorrow remain private and protected. Let the listener feel no need to reveal more. They have already been received. They have already been understood. Their whole person is treated with dignity. The tears may belong to another hour. The story may belong to God's memory. This moment may belong to peace. God remembers. The listener releases. God sees. The listener rests. The phrases may become smaller each time. Remembered, released, seen, resting. The heart may stop, holding its own record. God's compassionate knowledge is enough. Nothing needs to rise again. The person may remain safely beneath grace. Two people once walked toward Emmaus. They carried disappointment along the road. Their hope had been shaken. Their understanding felt incomplete. Jesus came near and walked beside them. At first, they did not recognize him. Still, he remained near. He did not abandon their confused journey. He shared the road. Let the story remain quiet and simple. A road, heavy hearts, a presence walking beside them. The listener does not need to picture the details, only the companionship. Jesus can remain near before he is recognized. He can remain near before the hurt makes sense. He can remain near before hope feels strong. Presence comes first. Understanding may wait. Father, walk beside the person listening, not toward a destination they must imagine, simply beside them. Let companionship replace the feeling of carrying alone. Let your presence remain quiet enough for rest. The people on that road spoke of disappointment. The listener does not need to do the same. Jesus already knows the unspoken version. He knows what was expected. He knows what changed. He knows what still feels difficult. He does not require the story again. The road may continue without explanation. The heart may continue without solving. The body may rest while God remains near. Perhaps the listener has wondered where God was. No question needs to be answered here. Only the gentle truth remains. He was not frightened by the confusion. He did not leave because recognition was slow. He stayed beside them. Let staying become the center of the story. Jesus stayed. Jesus walked. Jesus remained near. Some healing begins through companionship, not advice, not explanation. A faithful presence, someone who does not hurry the wounded heart. Christ offers that kind of nearness. Father, let the listener feel no pressure to arrive. There is no destination inside this prayer. There is no lesson to complete. There is no insight to discover. The road may simply become softer. Step after step may fade from awareness. The story may become less distinct. The feeling of company may remain. Not alone, not forgotten, not left behind. The words may enter with gentle pauses. Not alone, not forgotten, not left behind. Even when God feels unrecognized, He may remain near. Even when faith feels quiet, His faithfulness remains steady. Even when attention fades, His presence does not fade. The listener may stop trying to notice Him. They may simply be accompanied. There is relief in not trying. There is rest in being carried by presence. The Emmaus Road eventually reached a table. Recognition came in an ordinary moment. This prayer will not ask for that moment. It will keep only the ordinary nearness. God may be present in quiet breath. God may be present in a supported body. God may be present in a voice growing distant. No dramatic feeling is needed. No sign is needed. No certainty is needed. Jesus remains near. The hurt may stop leading the walk. The disappointment may stop filling the road. Companionship may become more important now. Father, stay near as awareness becomes lighter. Stay near as thoughts lose direction. Stay near as the body settles deeper. The listener may miss the rest of the story. Nothing will be lost. The presence remains beyond the words. The footsteps may disappear. The questions may disappear. Only nearness may remain. Jesus stayed. Jesus remains. The listener is accompanied. The listener is held. The listener may sleep. No destination is required. No recognition is required. Only presence, only peace, only rest. The listener does not need to measure how far they have come. Christ shares the present step, then the present pause, then the quiet beyond both. Father, remove every pressure to make meaning from pain. Your nearness is not delayed by either one. The person may stop looking for a lesson. They may receive companionship instead, a road that does not need finishing now. The body may lie still while the story walks away. The road may become distant. The disappointment may become part of the background. Jesus remains closer than the background, near the silence, near the resting heart. No recognition is required. No understanding is required. Companionship is already present. The listener may stop walking in the mind. They may remain completely supported. The journey may rest. The traveler may rest. Christ remains near. Forgiveness is sometimes spoken too quickly, as though one word could finish every wound, as though releasing anger erased the need for wisdom, as though grace required immediate closeness. This prayer will not hurry you. It will not command a feeling. It will not confuse forgiveness with denial. God knows that hearts are living things. They need truth. They need safety. They need time. You may rest before knowing what forgiveness means here. You may become quiet before feeling ready. You may place the entire process in God's hands. No decision is needed. No name is needed. No memory is needed. Only a gentle release of responsibility. You do not have to complete your healing now. You do not have to complete another person's repentance. You may stop carrying both sides of the story. Father, separate mercy from pressure. Separate compassion from self-abandonment. Separate peace from pretending. Let forgiveness grow only within truth. Let wisdom remain beside tenderness. Let boundaries remain beside grace. The listener may release the desire for revenge. They may also preserve the space that keeps them safe. These things can exist together. A soft heart and a wise boundary. Mercy and discernment. Release and distance. Nothing needs to be chosen during rest. The ideas may simply remove false guilt. God is not asking for access to be restored. God is not asking for harm to be minimized. God is not asking for trust without evidence. He is inviting the burden to leave your body, the burden of replaying, the burden of proving, the burden of wishing the past were different. Those burdens may rest with Him. The facts may remain true. The tension may become smaller. The memory may remain. The body may stop reliving it. Forgiveness may begin as a quiet sentence. God, I give you what I cannot resolve. No stronger sentence is needed. God, I give you what I cannot resolve. The person does not need to be pictured. The event does not need to be named. The sentence holds enough. What cannot be resolved may be entrusted. What cannot be changed may be released from constant thought. What cannot be understood may remain within God's wisdom. Father, receive the anger without judging it. Receive the grief beneath the anger. Receive the exhaustion beneath the grief. Bring each feeling into gentleness. Nothing needs to become holy through denial. Honesty may remain peaceful. Truth may remain quiet. The listener may rest without calling harm good. They may rest because God is good. That difference may settle slowly. The past is not good because it hurt. God is good within the healing. The person may stop defending this distinction. God understands it completely. Perhaps forgiveness will have many small moments. Perhaps the burden will return. The same release may mect it again. Repetition does not mean failure. A heart may place something down more than once. Grace does not become impatient. God, I give you what I cannot resolve. The sentence may become almost soundless. God, I give you what I cannot resolve. The listener may stop following the words. The meaning may continue beneath awareness. What belongs to justice remains with God. What belongs to wisdom may wait. What belongs to rest may arrive now. Father, let the body leave the inner courtroom. Let the arguments stop. Let the evidence remain closed. Let the heart step ockets outside the repeated scene. There is no case to presenting here. There is no verdict to hear here. There is only a person receiving care. The shoulders may settle. The jaw may soften. The hesitation may remain empty. No one is asking for accounting. The loneliness may be gentle with their own pace. Forgiveness may remain in corporate hands. Healing may remain in God's hands. The hurt any wreaks outside conscious attention. Wisdom stays. Grace stays. Peace may come closer. The listeners may expect. Your voting can hold bound. The lisions may stop holding the tension between them. God, I key you what I counting resolve. God, I give you the unprotected thing may remain outside awareness. Their attention may move toward nothing in particular. The poping pages become heavy. The vos may become far away. Rest remains available here. Nothing is being excused. Nothing is being forced. The person is simply no longer carrying it alone. The listener may follow that quiet toward sleep. Rejection can leave a quiet question behind. Not a question that needs an answer now, only a feeling that something was missing. Welcome, belonging, the assurance of being wanted. God does not ask the listener to search for that absence. He brings belonging into the present moment. You are welcome here. You are not taking someone else's place. You are not too much. You are not too difficult. You are not an interruption to divine love. There is room for you within grace. There is room for your real history. There is room for your tired heart. The welcome of God does not feel crowded. It does not feel reluctant. It does not need to be earned. You belong before you feel belonging. Father, bring warmth to the places rejection cooled. Bring dignity to the places shame entered. Bring quiet assurance to the places that still expect distance. Do not force closeness. Let trust form through gentleness. Let welcome repeat until the body stops resisting it. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. The words are not another person's voice. They are a truth shaped by the gospel. Christ made room for people overlooked by others. He noticed the person at the edge. He welcomed the one carrying shame. He did not treat pain as inconvenience. Let his character become the message. There is room near Jesus. There is room without performance. There is room without pretending. The listener may remain quiet in that room. No conversation is required. No eye contact is required. No response is required. Only welcome. Someone leaving did not make you unlovable. Someone choosing another path did not cancel your worth. Someone failing to understand did not make you unknowable. God understands. God remains. God makes room. The listener does not need to compare their life. Another person's relationship is not a measurement. Another person's family is not a judgment. Another person's ease does not define your value. Comparison may leave this resting place. The screen in the mind may become dark and quiet. No faces, no imagined lives, no alternate story. Only this person, this body, this moment, this welcome. Father, protect the listener from abandoning themselves. Teach them that self-respect may remain gentle. Teach them that belonging begins within your love. Let them receive appropriate human connection. Let them also rest when no one is present. Solitude does not need to become rejection. Quiet does not need to become absence. God may be near without filling the room with noise. You are welcome here. The sentence may become a soft place. You are welcome here. No one is evaluating you. No one is deciding whether you deserve peace. The gift is already offered. Welcome, belonging, rest. The three words may move slowly apart. Welcome, belonging, rest. Father, let belonging become deeper than rejection. Let your staying become stronger than another person's leaving. Let your knowledge become safer than another person's misunderstanding. The listener is not being asked to forget anyone. They are being allowed to remember themselves, a beloved person, a whole person, a person held within God's attention. The hurt may have changed how closeness feels. It did not remove the capacity for peace. Peace may begin without closeness to anyone else. Peace may begin here, supported, unobserved, safe. The voice may fade around the edges. The room may become softer. The mind may stop searching for belonging. Belonging has already come near. You are welcome. You are held. You may rest. A steady truth. You have a place within His love. You have a place within His attention. You have a place within this quiet moment. Nothing can make grace withdraw its welcome. Father, let the listener stop waiting to be excluded. Let the body release its preparation for distance. No rejection is approaching. No comparison is entering. No one else is being chosen instead of this person. Divine love is not scarce. There is no competition within mercy. The listener may receive without taking from anyone. They may rest without proving that they belong. Welcome them softer than language. Belonging may become deeper than thought. Rest may become easier than searching. Welcome, belonging, rest. The voice may speak them one more time. Then the heart may release even the words. the truth remains. There is room for you. You are held here. Sometimes the hurt is turned inward. The mind remembers what it wishes were different. A choice, a response, a moment of silence, a moment of speaking. Nothing needs to be reviewed now. The scene may remain closed. God already knows the complete context. He knows what you understood then. He knows what you could carry then. He knows the limits you had then. He also knows what you have learned. You do not need to punish yourself forever. Regret may carry wisdom. It does not need to carry a weapon. Conviction may lead toward life. Condemnation only circles the same pain. The prayer will not join that circle. It will move toward grace. Father, separate responsibility from shame. Let honest responsibility remain. Let destructive shame lose its voice. If amends are appropriate, wisdom may guide them later. If change is needed, grace may support it. Nothing needs to be completed during rest. The listener may place their own name within mercy, not only other people's names, their own name. They also need compassion. They also need patience. They also need rest. God's grace is not a reward for perfection. It meets human beings within truth. The listener may stop arguing against mercy. Mercy already understands the facts. Mercy does not call wrong things right. Mercy refuses to make failure the final identity. You are more than your worst moment. You are more than what you misunderstood. You are more than what you wish you had changed. God sees the whole life, the whole heart, the whole person. Perhaps you did the best you could. Perhaps you now know a gentler way. Both may be true. The earlier self may receive compassion. The present self may receive wisdom. No part needs to be hated. Father, let self-forgiveness grow without denial. Let humility remain without humiliation. Let change remain possible without constant punishment. The listener does not need to rehearse an apology. They do not need to imagine another response. They may simply pray quietly. God, receive what I regret. God, teach me with gentleness. God, let me rest. 3 small sentences. No emotional performance. God, receive what I regret. God, teach me with gentleness. God, let me rest. The prayer may become softer each time. Regret is received. Wisdom may remain. The body may rest. The gospel carries a message of grace, not cheap grace, not careless grace, grace that tells truth and still opens a way home. The listener may come home to their own body. They may stop standing outside themselves. They may stop withholding every form of kindness. Rest is not an undeserved luxury. Rest is part of being human. Even imperfect people need sleep. Even regretful people need gentleness. Even growing people may be loved now. Father, quiet the voice that says suffering must continue. Quiet the belief that expectations creates goodness. Quiet the habit of reopening what grace received. Let the person listening become safe with themselves, safe enough to straspect accusing, safe enough to becoming quiet, safe enough to sleep. Their memory may rest inside perfection. Their history may rest inside wisdom. Their growth may rest inside patience. Nothing needs to be announced. No perception is being made about protecting. Only grace. Only learning. Only rest. God tops what you your regret. God touches with gentle rest. The proof may response the old science. The proving may where release the oxing. The conviction it's opening, it's unexpected. Mercy, grace, aving. In March, because books of Hugh. You some folks of Tony yourself when. The patient in dis care may vocus safe each enough to revious. Let your listeners stop refusing what you discourage. They ton ending the tax by remaining across exhaust. They may carry wisdom without carrying cognitive to remain your release. Punishment may leave the touching place. The mind returning with your every your experversion. Dualism God knows to him. They numberness, rest. The 3 may sever around the whole cousin. No exposing needs to reverse to coping. No deepes needs to renew awake. The purse may sleep within your words, received, learning, loved. Some hurts live within family stories. They may be old, they may be layered, they may belong to more than one generation. This prayer will not untangle them. It will not assign blame. It will not ask the mind to investigate. God knows every part of the story. The listener may release the role of historian. They may stop tracing every pattern. They may stop deciding where everything began. That work is not needed for rest. The family may remain human and unfinished. The listener may remain loved and whole. No family must be perfect to receive prayer. No home must be perfect to receive peace. God can enter real human places quietly, gently, without shame. Father, bring peace to the relationships carried here. Do not bring them into active thought. You already know every name. Bring wisdom where closeness is healthy. Bring protection where distance is wise. Bring compassion where people are learning. Bring truth where silence has become heavy. Let every gift arrive at the proper time. Nothing is required during this rest. The listener may stop carrying the emotional weather of everyone. They may stop predicting another person's mood. They may stop preparing for every response. Love does not require permanent readiness. Care does not require constant tension. A family member may be loved from a peaceful distance. A family member may be prayed for without being mentally monitored. The listener's peace also matters to God. Their limits also matter to God. Their sleep also matters to God. Let the body hear that permission. Your peace matters. Your limits matter. Your rest matters. Perhaps the hurt came from someone deeply loved. That can make the feelings complicated. Love may remain. Trust may have changed. Compassion may remain. Access may have changed. The heart may hold more than one truth. Nothing needs to be simplified. God is not confused by complexity. He can hold love and disappointment. He can hold grief and gratitude. He can hold hope and wisdom. The listener does not need to choose one feeding. They may stop feeling for a while. Rest is allowed between emotions. Father, give the family story a quiet place. Let it remain within your complete knowledge. Protect the listener from carrying what belongs to others. Protect them from accepting guilt that is not theirs. Protect them from becoming responsible for every repair. Let each adult carry their own honest part. Let every child remain free from adult burdens. Let dignity remain across every generation. The words may remain broad. No image is needed. No person needs to enter the room. This resting place belongs to the listener. The family story may wait outside. The old conversations may wait outside. The unfinished relationships may wait outside. God remains with them. God also among here. The listener may stop traveling through every room of memory. They may remain within this room, within this body, within this quiet prayer. Father, let peace become more familiar than viewing its. Let calm become more familiar than prediction. Let rest become more familiar than emotional work. No one needs the Lex now. No relationship is being abandoned. Everything is being entrusted. The family is entrusted. The history is entrusted. The listener is also entrusted. God may clothe what current can worth the your may understanding, what no conversation can resolve. God then remain where living continued meet. The listener may rest without carrying everyone there. One family, many stories. One thoughtful old couple. One tortured yore. The terms may fade. The rooms may fade. The history may take away. Only peace may remain. The listener is here. God near. The fighting story may silching outside everywhereness. The concept may bed within copy. Child, parent, sibling, partner, caregiver. No words needs to remain you. The neat your disciple person, Father, meet the list position beneath the top of X between your denying. Let them becoming quiet, using beyond touching the existing. The family remun your conscious within your technisner. May with the wood with you. The one response may stop God recommending. God be cyber. One voting, one beloved top the social. God's love voice beneath the sphere. There the listener rests. No role, no protection, only belonging. Isaiah offers a tender image. A bruised reed will not be broken. A faint flame will not be extinguished. God does not crush what is already tender. He does not silence what is barely speaking. He handles weakness with care. Let the image remain simple and safe, something bent but still held, something faint but still protected. The listener does not need to identify with damage. They may identify with divine tenderness. God knows how to come near gently. He knows how much pressure is too much. He knows when silence is needed. He knows when care should become quiet. The prayer may follow that same gentleness. Nothing broken further. Nothing forced brighter. Everything treated with patience. Father, protect the tender places, not by making them the center of attention, by surrounding them with your calm. Let the listener stop guarding every vulnerable part. You know how to guard without fear. You know how to hold without control. You know how to care without intrusion. The bruised place may rest. The faint place may rest. The strong places may rest too. The whole person may remain together. No part is being rejected. No part is being inspected. No part is being asked to explain itself. God's tenderness reaches the whole life. The body may receive that message. Gentle hands, quiet care, no pressure. The listener may soften because nothing is pushing. They may become still because nothing is demanding. They may drift because nothing is waiting. Father, let your gentleness become more noticeable than the hurt. Let it become the nearest thing, not the memory, not the fear of memory, only gentleness. A bruised reed will not be broken. The sentence may move slowly, will not be broken. There is safety inside those words. A faint flame will not be extinguished. Will not be extinguished. There is protection inside those words. The listener does not need to become brighter. They do not need to stand straighter. They do not need to prove resilience. God values the life that is already here. Quiet life, tired life, tender life, beloved life. The person may be tired and still valuable. They may feel tender and still be whole. They may need support and still carry dignity. Let dignity rest beneath the body. Let worth remain without being defended. Let love remain without being felt perfectly. Truth does not disappear when emotion becomes quiet. The person is still beloved. The person is still known. The person is still held. Father, keep every faint hope within your care. Do not make the listener examine it. You can keep it without their attention. The prayer may become softer now. God is gentle. God is near. God does not crush the tender heart. God is gentle. God is near. The repetition may carry no effort. The words may pass like quiet air. They may be heard. They may be missed. Gentleness remains. The hurt is not the loudest presence now. The prayer is becoming less about pain. It is becoming more about peace. Less about what happened, more about who remains. God remains. Grace remains. The listener remains held. Nothing needs to become a testimony. Nothing needs to become a lesson. This experience may simply become rest. Father, let the body settle beneath your tenderness. Let the mind stop reaching for meaning. Let the heart stop preparing for protection. No pressure is coming. No demand is coming. Only another gentle sentence. God is near. Only another quiet pause. God events. Only another place to recovery. The listener may become less aware. The visions may become more distant. The bruised place is protected. The feet's flame is protected. The youth coverage is protected by care. Gentle, near, held. The listener may would versex, will be handled roughly here. Nothing faint will being commanded to shine. Father, keep the atmosphere free from urgency. Let the listener hear no enthene. They many receive them. They many sleep through them. Your care remains exactly the same. The bruised reed remains protected. The fingict remains within your attention. The whole person remains surrounded by gentleness. No summed sound is coming from this prayer. No rising emotion is being prepared. Gentle, near, held. The meanings may fade. The peace may stay. God does not crush what is tender. The listener may release another measure of effort. Psalm 23 returns to still water. The shepherd leads toward rest. The shepherd restores the soul. He does not drive the wounded heart. He does not hurry the tired body. He leads quietly, patiently toward stillness. Let the water remain only a peaceful image. No movement is required. No path needs to be imagined. The meaning is enough. God knows where rest can be found. God knows how restoration becomes gentle. The listener may stop finding the way. The shepherd knows. The minister may stop studying the landscape. The shepherd sees. The listener may stop carrying the whole journey. The shepherd remains near. Father, lead this person beside stillness, not toward another thought, not toward another memory, toward less effort. Let the mind become like quiet water. A thought may touch the surface, then disappear. Another thought may come, then disappear. The water does not chase what touches it. The mind does not need to chase a thought. Everything may pass. The shepherd remains. Restore the soul without making restoration a task. Restore through support. Restore through silence. Restore through the assurance of being accompanied. Restore through sleep, arriving in its own time. The listener does not need to feel restored. They may simply stop resisting rest. The place beneath them already supports the body. The presence of God already supports the soul. No additional effort is required. Still water, quiet shepherd, supported body, held soul. Let the words become separate and soft. The psalm speaks of goodness and mercy. They remain near without making noise. Goodness does not chase with pressure. Mercy does not follow with accusation. They accompany. They surround. They stay. Let goodness remain near the listener. Let mercy remain near the hurt. Let neither one require attention. The listener may miss every next sentence. Goodness remains. The listener may drift beyond the meaning. Mercy remains. The listener may sleep. God remains. This is the freedom of divine faithfulness. It does not need to be supervised. The shepherd does not need the sheep to stay awake. The shepherd watches. The sheep rest. The shepherd knows. The sheep release. The shepherd stays. The sheep become quiet. Let this rhythm enter gently. The shepherd watches. You rest. The shepherd knows. You release. The shepherd stays. You become quiet. The hurt may no longer need a name. The story may no longer need a place. Everything has already been received. The prayer may leave the subject behind. It may remain only with peace. Still water. Goodness. Mercy. Rest. Father, let the listener become less aware of the body, not through force, through comfort. Let the room become less important. Let the voice become part of the quiet. Let the music become a soft and steady space. Nothing is beginning. Nothing is ending. The moment is simply becoming deeper. The shepherd is near. The listener is held. The soul does not need to repair itself. The soul may receive restoration as a gift, quietly, without measurement, without announcement. The boxing may become heavy. The mind may become light. The hurt may remain far from the center. Goodness is near. Mercy is near. God is near. The shepherd watches. The listener may rest. The shepherd stays. The listener may sleep. No effort, no explanation, only peace. The still water may become only stillness now. The shepherd may become only presence. The psalm may become only peace. No image needs to remain. The listener may release every people. Father, let restoration continue beneath the quiet. Let goodness remain without being noticed. Let mercy remain without the soul every about checking itself. The shepherd knows the resting person completely. He knows every tongue's pleas. He knows every expirand. He knows the moment attention begins to fade. Nothing needs to be occupied. The listener may move farther from language. Stillness, presence, peace. The words may become fewer. The passions may become more spacious. The popping may feel no need to respond. The malignity may feel no need to follow. The shepherd watches. The listener rests. The shepherd remains. The listener drifts. Goodness remains near. Mercy years near. Nothing each needs to remain distinct. stillness, presence, peace. The soul may rest. Nothing new needs to enter now. The hurt has been received. The story may remain closed. The body is supported. God is near. The words may become smaller, held, known, safe to rest. Held, known, safe to rest. The repetition is not asking for attention. It is allowing attention to fade. The listener may hear only the pauses. The listener may hear only the music. The listener may hear nothing at all. God remains near in every place, awake, drifting, sleeping. God remains near. The body does not need another instruction. It may do what it knows to do. The breath may continue. The heart may continue. The room may continue. The listener may stop following everything. God continues. Grace continues. Peace continues. No thought needs to be finished. No sentence needs to be remembered. No prayer needs to be completed. The voice may carry what attention releases. God is near. The person is held. God is gentle. The person may rest. God remains. The hurt may become quiet. Let the phrases pass slowly. Near, held, gentle, resting. Near, held, gentle, resting. Nothing depends upon repeating them. They may simply disappear. Father, keep this person within peace. Keep the tender places within care. Keep the whole life within mercy. The keeping belongs to you. The resting belongs to the listener. You keep, they rest. You stay, they release. You know, they become quiet. The pattern may continue without language. Keeping, resting, staying, releasing, knowing, becoming quiet. The mind may stop arranging the words. The body may stop listening for meaning. The soul remains within belonging, loved by God, known by God, held by God. Nothing else is needed. No response is coming. No final instruction is coming. The voice may remain part of the room. The peace may remain beyond the voice. The hurt does not need to leave completely. It only needs to stop leading this moment. Peace may lead now. Gentleness may lead now. Rest may carry the person farther. No direction is required. No destination is required. Sleep may arrive without being noticed. Sleep may deepen without being named. God may remain without being felt. His faithfulness is not dependent upon sensation. His love is not dependent upon attention. His care is not dependent upon wakefulness. The listener may release the finalized effort, not by trying, by no longer trying. The words may become like distant air, soft, unimportant, safe. The mind may let them pass. The body may remain heavy. The heart may remain held. God is near. The person is held. God is gentle. The person may rest. God is near. The person is held. The phrases may become familiar enough to disappear. Familiar, quiet, distant, peaceful. No ending needs to be noticed. No silence needs to be filled. The prayer may continue as kindness. The music may continue as calm. The presence of God may continue as truth. The listener may remain wherever rest has carried them, awake and unpressured, drifting and protected, sleeping and held. Every place is welcome. Every place is within grace. Nothing has been lost. Nothing precious has been forgotten. God remembers. God stays. The listener may rest. Near, held, gentle, resting. Near, held. The voice may fade. The peace may remain. The prayer may continue without a final line. Kindness may continue without another word. God may continue holding what has grown quiet. The listener may continue wherever they are. Nothing needs to bring them back. Nothing needs to ask whether sleep arrived. Sleep is not being watched. Rest is not being measured. The person is not being evaluated. Father, let the last conscious thought be free from effort. Let it pass without importance. Let no new thought be requested. The mind may remain open and empty. The body may remain heavy and safe. The heart may remain quietly held, near, held, gentle, resting. The same small rhythm may continue. Near, held, gentle, resting. Then even the rhythm may disappear. God remains. Peace remains. The listener may sleep. No conclusion, no response, only quiet. The peace may deepen without being measured. God may stay near without being noticed. the listener may release even these final words. No meaning needs to be carried farther. The body is supported, the heart is held, near, held, resting. God remains.